Hello children, a very warm welcome to you. I'm Madhumita ma'am and today we will be learning ways to multiply and divide. Before I start this chapter, let me tell you something or ask you something. Have you ever eaten any curry without salt? It tastes awful. So now maths is like something like this. In maths, you have to, in the everyday life, maths is very important for us, for you, for me, for everybody. I will tell you one story now. A sort, not exactly a story, something that has happened to me. The day before yesterday, I had gone to buy some groceries from a grocery shop. So the shopkeeper told me, "Ma'am, I will give you a very good offer." मैं बोले क्या क्या ऑफर दे रहे हैं आप? ऑफर के नाम से तो मेरी लाइट जल गई. तो उसने बोला कि मैम आप 5 पैकेट्स बिस्किट्स ले रहे हैं 85 रुपीज़ में, मैं आपको 12 पैकेट्स बिस्किट्स दूंगा 205 रुपीज़ में. मुझे लगा अरे ये तो बहुत अच्छा डील है, मुझे तो लेना ही है. सो देन बट एज अ मैथ्स टीचर आई स्टार्टेड कैलकुलेटिंग इन माई माइंड. How much will 1 packet cost? How much will 12 packets cost? Then I started calculating. Then I found out, oh my God, 12 packets costs only 204 rupees. And this person is giving me it for 205 rupees, telling me that he is giving me in a discount. Imagine, या तो उसको ठीक से मैथ्स का कैलकुलेशन पता नहीं है या तो वो मुझे चीटिंग कर रहा है. So do you now understand, children, how much it is important for you to learn the basic operations of maths so that your life can move smoothly? That reminds me a poem. Maths has got 4 children. They are like its heart and brain. If you love these 4 children, maths will never trouble you again. So what are these 4 children? They are addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. So today we will learn about 2 more children, that is multiplication and division. So as you know, multiplication is repeated addition. But why do we need multiplication if it can be done with addition? Now let's imagine a situation. You want to give 5 chocolates to your 5 friends. So you started giving 5 to this, 5 to this, 5 to this, 5 to this. Then you started adding and got it for 25 chocolates you got. But imagine you have to give it to the whole school. How many children are there? So can you keep on adding it for a longer time? No, it is very difficult to add repeatedly. So that is why we have to multiply when the numbers are very big. Now let's take one example. This is Mani Ratnam. He is the cashier of the king. So his job is to find out the salary of different people who are working under the king. So you can see in the table, minister gets 195 rupees, the horse rider gets 76 rupees, and the cook gets 65 rupees. And he has to calculate the salary of the cook for the month of January. Now, as you know, month of January has got 31 days. January is equals to 31 days. And what is the salary of the cook? It is 65 rupees. Salary of cook is equals to 65 rupees. Now, Mani Ratnam has a very funny way of calculating that. Though it is not wrong, but what he had done, he wrote down 65 as 60 plus 5 and 31 as 30 plus 1. You know this is the expanded form of every number. Then what he did, he multiplied 60 into 30, then 60 into 1. So 1800 plus 60. Again he multiplied 5 into 30, 5 into 1. So 150 plus 5. And so as you can see, the answer he got is rupees 2015. Now this is correct. The answer is very much correct. But it is very longer process. So Mani Ratnam has done the calculation, but it is a longer process. So in maths, we have to always go for shortcut method, but the correct method. Shortcut with correct answer. Now Mani Ratnam's son Bela and Vanu did their multiplication in shortcut method. So what they did, Bella also calculated the salary of the cook, but in a different manner. So Bella wrote down 65 into 31. Now in this number, 3 is at tens place and 1 is at ones place. So what Bella did? First multiplied 65 into 1. 65 into 1 is 65. Then she multiplied 65 into 30. Why 30? Why not 3? Because 3 is at tens place. So the place value of 3 is 30. So it is 1950. Again, the answer is same, 2015. But what do you think? Which method is easier? Is it Mani Ratnam's method or Bella's method? This is easier as it is a shortcut and you don't have to do a lot of multiplication, addition. You just have to do 2 steps and yes, the multiplication is over. Now, Bhanu also calculated in the same way the salary of the minister. So, 195 rupees into 31. Again, you can see 3 is at tens place, 1 is at ones place. So, 195 into 1 is 195. And 195 into 3, you can 30, you can calculate 0, 5 3s are 15, then 8, then 5850. So, the answer is 5, then 6045. So, you can see that this kind of multiplication gives a shorter method and with accuracy. Now, let's get into some more examples. Soham drinks 8 glasses of water every day. Every day, everybody has to drink 8 glasses of water because water gives us a good digestion. So, the question is how many glasses he will drink in 1 month, how many glasses he will drink in 1 year, and if 125 people living in a balcony in his colony drinks 8 glasses of water in a day, how much water will they drink in a year? So, let's say 1 month equals to 30 days. Why we have taken 30 days? Children, though the months have got different days. January has got 31, February has got 28, sometimes 29. Other months have got sometimes 30 days. But when we do the calculation in maths, we always take 1 month as a standard number, that is 30 days, unless until the month is specified. So here there is no month name is written, so we have to take 30 days. So how many glasses of water he drank? 8 into 30, that is equals to 240 glasses of water in a month. Now, how much water did he drink in 365 days? Again, here also the year is not specified. It is not a leap year, so we have to calculate as 365. So, multiplied 8 into 365 multiplied 8 into 365 is equals to 2920 glasses. Now, the last question is how many glasses of water these 125 people, it's a big number, 125 people drink in 1 year. So for that, first you have to find out how much they drink in 1 day. So for that, you have to multiply 8 into 125, which is equals to how many glasses? 1000 glasses. 1000 glasses. And how many glasses in 1 year? You have to multiply 365 into 1000. Now children, when we have got zeros at the end, this is a trick everybody should remember. When we are having zeros at the end, we don't have to go for stepwise multiplication. What you can do, you just multiply 365 into 1, write down the answer as 365 and count the number of zeros. How many zeros are there? 1, 2, 3. So put 3 zeros. Oh, got the result. 3,65,000 glasses of water. Now I'll show you some more examples where we can go for the zeros at the end. Multiplication by numbers having zeros at the end. So let's take the first example. 356 into 40. 356 into 40. Now here also you can see this number has got 0 at the end. So when you have got 0 at the end, as I told you, you don't have to multiply this as 356 into 40 like this. You can very well go direct. what you can do, just multiply 356 into 4 and write down the answer 1424. Then how many zeros are there? Only one zero. Put back that zero at the end. Got it? So you don't have to write down 0, 6 are 0, 0, 5 are 0. You don't have to do that. You just can do it directly. Next example, I can give you one more example. 7,650 into 900. So again, you can see that this number has got 1 0, this number has got 2 zeros. Bigger number, you find that this number is very big, but not a problem. You can just multiply 765 into 9. That gives you a single digit multiplication, 6885. And count the number of zeros at the end. What are the number of zeros? 1, 2, 3. So put back these 3 zeros. Got it? Isn't it simple? Now let's go to 4 digit with 4 digit. 3412 into 6,000. Find it bigger number, very big number, isn't it? So just multiply the numbers without zero. So multiply 3412 into 6. It's very simple. The multiplication is a single digit multiplication. You can do mentally also. So it is 20472. Now how many total zeros are there at the end? 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. Now you understood? You can do all the multiplications if there are zeros at the end without going the step-by-step process. You can do it directly. Now let's listen to Kamla Bai's story. Now Kamla Bai is a poor woman who needs help from the government. Now the government, she bought a cow. उसने एक गाय खरीदी जिसका दाम था 17,500 rupees. Okay, the price of the cow was 17,500 rupees. But she didn't have that much of money. So she could only pay, Kamla Bai paid only rupees 5,500. And rest of the amount was paid by the government. So let's say how much the government has paid. The government paid 17,500 minus 5,500, which is equals to 12,000 rupees. Now Kamla Bai is also selling milk from that cow. But I don't know why she wants to sell off that cow. Now in her village, 9 people had got that cow from the government. Every person had given 5,500 and the government had paid 12,000 rupees. So 9 people had got the help. So how much money the government gave? Into 9. As I told you, you don't have to multiply these zeros. Just multiply 12 into 9, 108, and just put back the zeros. Now let's see why Kamla Bai is keen on selling of this cow. Now she has to pay every day 85 rupees for the food of the cow. Because the cow is a big animal, it needs a lot of food, isn't it? So every day she is paying 85 rupees. So let's calculate how much she is paying in 1 month. So 85 into 30. Let's see how much she is paying. 5 3s are 15, 8 2 5 5 0. This much of money she is paying for the cow for her food. Now the cow gives 8 liters of milk every day. How much milk it will give in 1 month? Now 8 liters of milk in 1 day. 8 liters in 1 day. So how much it will give in 30 days? 8 into 30 is equals to 240 liters of milk. She is getting milk, but then also she wants to sell off the cow. So let's find out the reason why. Now let's see. She is selling that milk. She is selling that milk at 9 rupees per liter. So it is so how much money she is getting every day, every month? 240 into 9. 240 into 9. So let's calculate how much money she is getting. That is 2160. Now can you see the number? Here she is paying 2550 rupees, but she is only getting back 2160 rupees. That is the reason she wants to sell off the cow. So what do you think? What should she do? She should always increase the price of the milk so that she can cover the cost and she will be in profit. Got it? So children, nobody does anything without profit. बिना profit के कोई काम नहीं करता, isn't it? Now children, let's understand this trick with multiplication. आप सबको लग रहा होगा मैथ्स इज सो बोरिंग, लेकिन कुछ कुछ ट्रिक सीख के ना हम लोग ये बहुत ज़्यादा शो ऑफ कर सकते हैं. तो ये वाला जो ट्रिक है, यू कैन डू इट इन फ्रंट ऑफ योर फ्रेंड्स. नाउ आस्क देम फॉर देयर एज. Ask them for their age, then tell them to multiply by 7. Then again you tell them to multiply by 13. Then again you tell them to multiply by 11. Now I have done it. See, my age is 43. 43 into 7 is 301. Again I have multiplied 301 into 13. I got it as 3913. Then again I multiplied 3913 into 11. And that is 43043. Can you see a pattern over here? Yes, you can find out the pattern just by putting a 0 in between your age. So if your age is 11, after doing all this calculation, the answer will come as 11011. If your age is 12, then the answer will come as 12012. So if your friend doesn't know it, he or she will keep on calculating और तुम अपना आंसर ऐसे ही बता दोगे. Isn't it funny? Now here it is another trick. Now see, it is the multiplication is done with only alphabets. AAA into AAA. Now you can see in the very first step, AAA is multiplied with the A at units place. So it is giving the result as AAA. In the next step with 10, so AAA 0. Again with 100, AAA 000. So after you have done the calculation, you got the answer as ABCBA. Now the question is, you can take A as 1 and find out the value of B and C. So here you can see 111 into 111. So the answer we got is 12321. So the answer we got is 12321. And the question given is A, B, C, B, A. So can you now tell the answer? What is the value of B and C? Now you can very clearly see B is equals to 2 and C is equals to 3. Isn't it interesting? Maths is actually very interesting when you do it with fun. Don't take it as a work. You do it for fun, you will really enjoy it. Now let's now start with division. Now the way multiplication is repeated addition, division is repeated subtraction. So why do we need to divide? Why do we need to do division? Now let's take some example. Now Dolma took a loan from a friend to buy a moped and she has to pay back 9,588 rupees to her friend in 6 months. So she needs to calculate how much she needs to pay back. Now her son and daughter both offered her help. They said, we will calculate. Just don't worry mama, we are going to calculate. हम लोग अब भी करके दिखाते हैं. So Dolma's daughter started doing like this. Now let's see how Dolma's daughter and son both did the division. So what Dolma's daughter did, she did it like this. 9,588 divided by 6. So what she did, she went one step further. She just multiplied 6 into 500. So what did she get? 3,000. Again, as you know, it is a repeated subtraction. So we have to subtract. So what is the answer we got? 6,588. Again she multiplied by 500. So 500. So again she got it as 3,000. So again she subtracted 3,588. Again 500. So she kept on doing like this till she got a remainder of 0. So 90 is equals to 540. Then 8 minus 5, 4. So 6 8s are 48. So answer is 0. You know the division ends when we have remainder as 0. Or maybe the remainder is less than the divisor. So again we calculate 500 plus 500 plus 500, 1500. The answer is 1598. This is Dolma's daughter's calculation. Now Dolma's son also did this calculation, but in a different manner. He did it in a different manner. So what he did 9588 divided by 6. He directly multiplied 6 by 1000. So 6000. Again subtraction 3588. Now again he multiplied by 500. So 500, 3000, then 588. Then again he multiplied 90, 540, then 48 plus 8 minus 48 equals to 0. So he also got the answer as 1598. But what do you think, children? Is this the correct way of doing division? Because it takes lot of time and effort, and also you might make mistake by doing divisions like this. So let's see how we can divide in a shortcut method. This is correct method, but this is one of the time-taking process. So let's understand how we can teach or how we can learn by following the shortcut method. So before doing that, let's understand different terms of division. Now let's see. Always remember, every mathematical operation has got some terms associated with it. So to understand and to do the division properly, we must learn these terms. So let's see. What are the terms? The dividend is the bigger number that is divided. When you divide a number by another number, the bigger number is called the dividend. It is for whole number. Okay, so these are the points to remember for the whole number. The number which divides that bigger number is divisor. And the answer which you get after the division is called quotient. And the number which is left behind, जो आप division करने के बाद जो number बच जाता है नीचे, जिसके बाद और division नहीं हो सकता, that is called remainder. Remainder is always less than the divisor. This point you have to always remember. When you are doing division, if the remainder is not less than the divisor after the division is over, then you must understand you have done some mistake in your division. So let's go to the next slide. Here I have given you example. Now here 198 is the dividend, 2 is the divisor. After we have done the division, the answer is 99, that is known as quotient. Here the division is exact division. What do you mean by exact division? When we get remainder as 0, that is called an exact division. For example, 10 divided by 2, we don't get any remainder. 9 divided by 3, we don't get any remainder. These are called exact division. So here this is also an exact division, जिसमें remainder 0 है. So अभी समझ में आया? Remainder is 0, 2 is the divisor, 198 is the dividend, and 99 is the quotient. Now this is Shivangi's way of doing the division. So this is actually the easiest way and also the shortcut method of doing the division. So 969 divided by 4. 969 divided by 4. This is Shivangi's method of doing the division. So here, first what did Shivangi do? She took the first digit of the dividend and the divisor. Now in 4's table there is no 9, isn't it? In 4's table there is no 9. So 4 2s are 8, which is just less than 9. So 4 2s are 8. Then 9 minus 8 is 1. Then 6 came down. Now this is one point which you should always remember. if you are bringing two numbers at a time, it will be completely wrong. There is only this much of space where only one number can come down. At a time, two numbers cannot juggle and come down. So you have to understand when we are doing division, you have to bring one number at a time. So let's bring 6 now. Now, is there this number 16 is there in 4's table? Yes. 4 4s are 16. Now 16 minus 16 is 0. Then again 9 came down. Now as you have seen it here also, there is no 9 in 4's table, only 8 is there. So 4 2s are 8, 9 minus 8, 1. Is there any other number to bring back? No. नंबर तो सारे खत्म हो गए, इसका मतलब हमारा डिवीजन भी खत्म हो गया. अब आप बता सकते हैं ये क्या है? दिस इज द क्वोशिएंट, आंसर ऑफ द डिवीजन. एंड ये क्या है? ये है डिवाइजर, जिस नंबर से हम लोग डिवाइड कर रहे हैं. ये क्या है? डिविडेंड. ओके, एंड दिस इज द रिमाइंडर. नाउ चिल्ड्रन, आई विल टेल यू वन ट्रिक where you can do this division in a better manner. So let's get into that trick. Now, Isha has rupees 1000 with her. She wants to buy petrol and 1 liter of petrol costs rupees 47. So how many liters she can buy? So she has got 1000 rupees and she wants to buy petrol, and if 1 liter petrol is equals to rupees 47. So you have to find out how many liters of petrol she can buy. Now it is very difficult to learn all the tables for 47, 38, 29. So there is a trick to do that. So let's see what is the trick. Now I will divide 1000 by 47. So I have taken 1000 as the dividend. 47 is the divisor. Okay, so the bigger number is the dividend and the smaller number is the divisor. Now we don't know the table of 47, so how will we divide? So let's take the first number of the dividend and the first number of the divisor. Now, if the first number is less than the first number of the divisor, then we have to take both the number, that is 10. Now in 4's table, is 10 there? No. In 4's table, 10 is not there. So what is that number which is just below 10, but it is there in 4's table? It is 8. So 47 we have to do in rough. 47 into 2, that is 94. This is called a trial and error method, because as you don't know the table of 47, you can find out if 4 2s are 8, you just have to calculate what will be then 47 into 2. You can see that this is just less than 100. So just write down 94. Then subtract it. 100 minus 94 is 6. Then again you bring back this 0. Now 47, 60. You can very well say that 4 ones are 4. So 47 ones are 47. 47 ones are 47. And the answer is, the remainder is 13. Do we have more number to bring? No, we do not have more numbers to bring down. Now you can see she could buy 21 liters of petrol, and how much money is left with her still? Rupees 13. Now can you do these things very easily? Yes, because though we don't know the table of 47, still we are able to do it with only the table of 4. Okay, so let's do one more example. A gardener has got 458 apple trees. He wants to plant 15 trees one row. So he has not calculated how much he has to bring for 15 trees. How many rows he has to plant and how many plants he needs. So he has got 458 apple trees, and you have to find out how many rows in which he can plant. And he will plant 15 trees in one row. So total number of trees is equals to 458. And number of trees in one row is equals to 15. Now you have to find out the total number of rows. Now children, whenever you are doing any word problem, try to read it clearly and properly. यहाँ पे लिखा गया है कि उसके पास 458 एप्पल ट्री हैं और उसके पास 15 ट्रीज वो एक में प्लांट करेगा. तो क्या करेंगे हम? 458 divided by 15. So 15 threes are 45. 45 minus 45, 0. Now this 8 will come. So is the division is over? No. Here we have to understand we have still not divided 8 with 15. But is 8 is divisible by 15? No. So what we have to do? We have to put a 0 and just complete this division. So how many rows he will plant? 30 rows he will plant and 8 trees are left. 8 trees are left. Similarly, in the next question, here there are 28 laddus in 1 kg. And how many laddus will be there in 12 kg? Now children, always remember, if you are doing word problems, if there is 1 kg, 28 laddus in 1 kg, definitely there will be more laddus in 12 kg. So what you have to do? You have to multiply 28 into 12. So answer will be 336 laddus in 12 kgs of laddu. Now the next question you read carefully. यहाँ पे लिखा गया है 16 लड्डुओं को एक बॉक्स में रखा जाएगा. तो how many boxes you need? तो आप सोचो कि अगर 16 को एक बॉक्स में रखा जाएगा तो नंबर ऑफ बॉक्सेस विल बी मोर और लेस. बॉक्स एक है लेकिन लड्डूज है 16. सो आपको इसमें क्या करना है? ऑफ कोर्स वी हैव टू नाउ डिवाइड. सो वी कैन डिवाइड 336 divided by 16. So how many boxes we need? 21 boxes we need to pack these लड्डूस. अंडरस्टूड? सो हमेशा याद रखना, जब आप कुछ कर रहे हो, आपको आंसर अगर ज़्यादा चाहिए यू हैव टू मल्टीप्लाई, अगर आपको आंसर कम चाहिए यू हैव टू डिवाइड. नाउ आफ्टर डूइंग डिविजन we don't know whether we have done the division correctly or not. So let's see how we can check the division. So let's see. Let's take any example. I'm taking a very small number example. Let's take 25 by 8. Okay. So we will see whether we have done the division correctly or not. 8 threes are 24. 1. But how do we know that I have done the division correctly? So there is a very nice trick of doing it. First, you multiply the quotient with the divisor. That is 3 into 8. That is 3 into 8 is equals to 24. Now add this remainder in the product and you got it as 25. If this is equal to the number which you have divided, then your answer is correct. So if you are not getting that number, then that means you have done your division incorrectly. Got it? So first, always remember to check the division, multiply the quotient, the answer which you have got with the divisor and find the product. And if you have got remainder, sometimes you don't get remainder. You get remainder as 0 and sometimes you get remainder. So what you can do? First, multiply quotient and divisor, find the product, then add the remainder in that. So if the answer which you have got is equal to the number which you are dividing, the bigger number which you are dividing, then the division is correct. If the answer is not equal to the dividend, then your division is wrong. So again you have to check your division. So children, now you understood division is very easy. And this is something very funny, that division by 10, 100,000, you don't have to go for the division. You just have to calculate orally. You don't have to do the division. You can see 87,654 divided by 10. Always remember, when you divide by 10, the last number will be the remainder and rest of the number will be the quotient. So here the last number is 4 and the quotient is 8,765. Now in the next number 43214 divided by 100, Now, when you have got 100, the last 2 digits are the remainder and the rest of the number is the quotient. So, last 2 digit is 54 and the rest of the number is 4321. So, 4321 is the answer and 54 is the remainder. Similarly, when you divide by 1000, the last 3 numbers are the remainder and quotient is the rest of the number. Now, can you see that you don't have to do any division? You just see the numbers and just find out the answer on your own. Now, you can find out with different zeros also, 1000, 1 lakh, 1 crore, but the answer will always be the number of zeros will be the quotient, is a remainder, and the rest of the digits will be the quotient. Understood, children? I hope you have understood all these things, and keep on practicing all the problems, whatever examples have been given in your book. Thank you so much.